This is Arden, and this is Indiana. It's great to see you here. Welcome to your mat, to your breath, to your Doga practice. It's time to take a moment to start to breathe in the nose and out the nose. Connect with your dog by touch, by sound, by love. We come to the mat together to bond, to share a moment of peace. We come to the mat to be more like our dogs who are so content in the present moment and in the now. You can take your dog onto your lap. I know a lot of you dogs, you out there have huskies. This is a husky website and we love huskies. Any dog can do Doga. If you have a big dog, they can be lying on the ground next to you. We'll chant the sound of Om to start our practice and to close our practice. Doga is a practice. It's something that you will do for the lifetime of your pet, hopefully for the lifetime of yourself. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Om. And you can come out of your cross-legged position. We'll open the legs up wide, point and flex your feet, and then leave them flexed with an open toe. You could be sitting on a couch and just have the feet on the ground. We work around our dogs, okay, so we don't really have to move them into a position. We can do work where they are. So I'm going to put my feet here on the ground for a nice reach forward and a nice stretch out for Indiana. You can do a front leg and a back leg. Nice. And for me, I'm going to actually move my position and come over, hands and knees, and come into a resting child's pose. Hi, you're being so sweet, lady. I'll come up, hands and knees, into a downward. Open up the feet wide. Arden's so patiently waiting. If you have a dog that you can lift up their back legs, you get underneath. Nice and strong and secure. Good hold here. Inhaling. Exhaling. Nice. A position for me and a position for the dog. Inhaling and lifting, and they can put their paws up on your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. So I come down, I'll move around Indiana and into a full fold for me with a double leg stretch. We're going to do the other legs for her because we did the other ones already. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. I can do 2 legs on Indiana here. Nice double stretch. Good job, Indy. And then a nice, good belly massage. Little love, little rub, getting into the jaw. We do a lot of massage. Down the spine, down the tail. I know you guys have husky owners, have a lot of shedding. We do too with the staffies here. This is a new dog in my life. I wasn't so into shedding dogs, but you gotta love who you love. I'll come forward into another downward for myself. I can lift up a leg, bend and straighten. Switching, bend and straighten. And I come back down onto my knees. Arden's here, inhaling and lifting. And releasing another side. Again, a larger dog, you put them up on your chest. Coley, who was my originator dog, we started Doga together. Come on, Indy, come on back. He would put his paws up a lot on my shoulders. So let's see, bigger dogs, good stretch, Indy. She came over and did her own. Big dogs, you know, so Indy's new to Doga. I don't like to force her into poses and stuff like that. So we work with where her body is. You can be doing Doga and just sitting and breathing, okay? It doesn't have to be like crazy fancy postures. It's got to be about being crazy fancy breath. It's about being crazy fancy, happy, and calm together. Come sit. Good job. Indy, paws up. Nice. Good. It's a good try, Indy. So you got to try. You start. You go very gentle, okay? Massaging into the ears here. I'm going to come into a foot together pose for me. Indy's going to do a one leg stretch. Inhaling. Exhaling. A nice point and flex of the front toe. And we switch other side. One leg, nice stretching. Pointing and flexing of the foot. Nice. Good job, Indiana. And a dog who's standing, the person can use them as a bolster. That's a great forward bend. And as I melt down, I could hook underneath a smaller dog here or a dog who would let you inhale and lift up. So I don't like to force Indy since she is new. Indy, but Arden will show you. You would get underneath and a nice good lift. If you do have a smaller dog, you can lift them up. Twisting. Breathing, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Nice warrior poses. One leg is straight and one leg is bent. You can balance your dog. A bigger dog could just be down on the ground here. Using them as a little bolster for yourself. Pop arm can do some nice reaches. So it's about connecting with your pet while you're doing your yoga practice. That's where yoga and Doga come together. It's where it started. My dog Coley would get on the mat underneath me. He passed away recently and we miss him so much, and Doga does. Upward dog. Oh, I roll through. I can't get through. I have a dog there. Just go to your plank. Oh, thank you. Upward dog. Downward dog. Upward dog. Downward dog. This is a move you should do every day. Dogs do it every day. Most of the yoga poses came from animals because people, the monks who were in the forest meditating or watching animals and saw them doing the moves, and they, named the poses after the dogs. After the snake, after the cobra pose. Toes are tucked under for a person stretch. Arden, she's ready for a back stretch. We're gonna roll down. She's gonna flip over. Okay. Or not. Again, we don't want to force the dogs, just let them rest. Let them feel your calm. Just like we're here to learn from the dogs and trying to be more content and peaceful beings. Good job, Artem. She said, but I need more. Balance your dog up on you is always nice. Inhaling and exhaling. And this is a smaller dog. I can have Indy underneath my legs, the bigger dog. Nice, and then I would come back. I can open up the legs. And you can let your dog stay however they get here. Open your legs up wide. And a side stretch for you. And a side stretch. And then your dog, if you can get them back into you, you can do side stretch for the dog. So have one paw up. Oh, it's getting funny. And that's okay if the dogs are just going to play, if they're new. Just leave them here while you do your practice. While you move around the poses. And she's having fun. You know what? It's fine. Doga's about being together. You know, shake your arms out. Watch your dog. Doga's about being together in the moment, and the poses, they come as they come. Let's read a little poem. My favorite book on dogs and spirituality is from Guardians of Being, Spiritual Teachings from Our Dogs and Cats by Eckhart Tolle. Most of us live in a world of mental abstraction, conceptualization, and image making, a world of thought. We are immersed in a continuous stream of mental noise. It seems that we can't stop thinking. And that's, you know, dogs really, only we could be like dogs who probably don't think very much at all except, I love my master, I love my master. And here's a little cartoon. It says, I was thinking of all my problems. It's a little dog talking to a cat talking to a dog. I was thinking of all the pain of the past, and I was thinking of all the uncertainty of the future, and I was thinking, poor me, my sad life. And then I was thinking how little time there is, and I'm really thinking it's all just hopeless. What can I do? And the dog says, stop thinking. So we don't want to think about the past and the future and all of our so-called problems. And that's what dogs are here to teach us, to be happy right now. Now is now. It's this second here when you're gazing into your dog's eyes and you're adding them into a pose. The more yoga that you know, the more yoga that you can do and add your dog into, okay? Good dog. Good girl, Arden. Let's see if Indiana wants to come back for a couple final poses. No, she's back. So you can do a double leg stretch here is nice. Good job. We do a nice good belly massage, back leg stretch. And we can do a nice up and down with the legs. Holding, breathing, inhale. For the person, you could be on your knees. I like to tuck my toes under. We do reflexology on the dog here. Inhaling and exhaling. Making sure that the paws are nice and clear of debris and clear of toxins. Reflexology and acupressure help to release bad things that are inside. Yoga helps to clear out our flow. Look at that tail going. Good job. Nice. Belly rubbing. Inhale. Exhale. Nice, Indiana. Using the legs here for me. Have a nice arch. Nice, Indy. Come forward. Just resting. Come through. Good job, Indiana. 1, 2, and breathe, and breathe. Inhale, exhale. Nice. Good job. And everybody swing yourself around. We'll start to roll ourselves down. So for a dog who is lying on their back here, We can leave them on their back for their Shavasana, nice resting period. Going to take a little bit of a oil. This is a doTERRA lavender oil. Front leg, massaging, front foot. Whoa! The lavender is a little bit too much for Indiana today. So we're going to come down to a rest. Coming to lie on your back. Let your hips open here. Let your leg open. One leg dropping open. You could just be next to your big dog or put a dog on top of you. We're doing a hip opener. And then if you have your dog on you, hip lifts. And then resting. You can take the feet together, let your knees open. Or let your legs go out straight. This is Shavasana, your final relaxation. And come to a few moments of stillness. If you're not with us live, and again, thanks Wolf Driver for sponsoring Doga today. And again, you can also find out more about us at dogadog.org for my DVD and training sessions, learning how to be a Doga teacher. You can pause your DVD right now and take a couple extra minutes on your own. Maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes relaxing. And then we'll slowly start to make our way up. Bring your hips over to one side and take a twist to one side, inhaling. Exhaling. And twist your legs the other way. Move your hips over, knees up, and twisting. And back center and rolling over to your side. Take a moment. And then we slowly come up to a seated position. We'll come back into a full lotus. You could just be in an easy cross-legged. We thank our dogs for being in our lives, for being our best friends, for taking care of us, for sharing our yoga practice with us. We send them blessings. We bless our pets for being in our lives. We bless them for the peace and the love they bring us. We'll take our hands into prayer and we'll chant the sound of Om 3 times. Inhaling. Om. Try to do a little bit of Doga every day, a little bit in the morning when you wake up, in the afternoon, before you go to bed. Doesn't have to be a full 20 minutes sitting. You can do a little bit here, a little bit there. It's all about coming to the mat and finding your breath, or just coming to the floor and finding your breath and connecting with your pet. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. I bow to the divine light in you that is the divine light in me. And we say Namaste. Namaste, Indy. You can take paws together. May everybody have a beautiful Doga Dog day. And we'll see you next time. Thanks again, Wolf Driver and Arden in Indiana. Bye, everybody.